have to say, that was the weirdest experience I've ever had. Okay, so welcome to this weekend's vlog. Right now I'm sitting in the parking lot of Walmart. I'm about to go in and get myself, I'm about to go in and get a board game for a game night that I'm going to tonight, which is going to be super fun. It's a game that I saw online a couple days ago and it just looked hilarious. So I'll show it to you when I get it, if it's in there. I'm hoping that it's here because I think it would also be really fun to play with my family at like Thanksgiving and Christmas. So this is going to be a blast.
Tell me why you keep moving.
Okay, so this lighting is so much better. But anyway, so I just put clips of the toy aisle at Walmart because people kept walking through my shot and they kept like looking at me like I was crazy, which honestly, I really don't care, but it is a little like, they probably think you're like stupid walking off the camera. Whatever. Anyway, so they didn't have the game that I wanted. I wanted it so badly, but they didn't have it. So it's called Trailer Park Wars, and it's about like making the trashiest trailer park you can. But I don't know, it just looked really fun online, and so I figured it'd be really fun to play with my family at Christmas and that we could play it tonight. But that's okay. So I ended up getting, wait for it, maybe. Taboo! We played this at work today for a staff meeting because we're cool and play games at staff meetings for team building, and it was so much fun. My partner and I are like the reigning champs, although we did tie today, but it's just so much fun. So I think we're gonna hopefully play that tonight. On a side note, this has been the longest week of Mondays ever. I just feel like there's something every single night and I'm just exhausted when I get home. So I'm excited for this time to like hang out and relax with friends, but then I'm definitely going home to go straight to bed. So Robert is still at work. He actually works till 7 o'clock on Friday nights. Poor thing. But I'm picking him up some dinner. He loves Sonic chicken strips. That boy loves chicken strips more than, oh gosh, here they come. So as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, just kidding, I'm really glad that she brought that when she did because I really need to get on the road, but I'm gonna sit here and talk to a camera for a couple more seconds before I go. But Robert loves chicken tenders, and I don't think I've met anybody else besides my sister who loves chicken tenders as much as this boy does. So I got him some chicken tenders and a Coke, and he'll eat that while we're on our way there. But side note, have y'all tried the new Holiday Mint Sonic Blast? I haven't because I'm still on program, but Robert has, and he absolutely loves it, and I contemplated getting him one tonight, but I don't want him to be too, like, bogged down with all this food because we have to win tonight. Duh. Oh, look. Is that going to be it? Maybe this is going to be the holiday. There it is. That's the holiday drink that he loves. Yum.
Tell me why you keep moving.
Yay!
Well, I guess we're done playing, guys.
Thanks, guys, for letting us come over and play.
Come back again. Come see us.
That's what happens when you vlog my husband.
So I just got back from the nail salon, and I have to say that was the weirdest experience I've ever had at a nail salon before. So it all started out when I got in there. I've been to this place before, and they're all super, super nice. I'm not gonna give their name just because I don't want to like bad mouth them, but I will not be going there again. But I walked in, and the husband of the woman who owns the nail salon was at the front desk, and he was like, well, what do you need? And I was like, I need to get a manicure, please. And he was like, well, we're booked until 3:30. Well, then the woman who owns the salon was like, no, we can see her. And there was nobody there waiting, and there was a lady that was like sitting there, like a lady who works there that was sitting there. So she was like, we can see her. And he was like, no, we're booked until 3:30. And she was like, no, we can see her. So she got up and she walked around. She kind of took me over to the seat and sat me down. Okay, so I ended up getting dip powder because they were insistent on the dip powder and not shellac. If you can see, they also cut me. That's one of the cuts. I have several of them, but that's the biggest one. Anyway, so I'm sitting down and they start working on my fingers, and the girl next to me gets done. She goes up to the counter to get her to pay, and the guy's like, our credit card machine's not working. And she's like, I don't have cash. I didn't have cash either. So I looked at the lady who's doing mine. I said, I don't have any cash either. And she said, well, and she looked at the owner, and the owner said, we can take down your debit card information. Okay, I've been there before and I like these ladies, but I'm not giving anybody my debit card information. Especially if I'm about to leave and they have this card with my debit card information. Not in this world, not today. So I said, I can go get cash when I get done. And the guy who was the husband said, well, how do we know you're gonna come back? And I was thinking to myself, you lost me, I'm no longer coming back here again. So I said, I'll come back, sir, but I'm not gonna give my debit card information. It's just not safe to do that. And he said, well, other people have done it. And I said, well, I'm not those other people and I'm not going to give my debit card information. I can go to the ATM for you. I'll leave you my keys. I'll just take my car key and go to the ATM. And he's like, well, that's not good enough. And I said, then I don't know what to do because I'm not giving you my debit card information. I put my foot down. So long story short, I ended up going to get money from the ATM afterwards and everything was fine. I left them my keys. Then they gave me back my keys after I gave them the money. It was too much money spent on a really weird experience. But anyway, so after we get that all figured out, the man says, I'm gonna put a sign on the door that says we're not gonna work anymore today. This is like no more appointments and no more nails. And the lady who owns it said, no, just put a sign on the door that says we only take cash. And he said no, and he was like arguing with her, which I'm almost positive that maybe they own it together and she just like runs the place, but he was insistent that they were not gonna do any more nails today, and it was just a mess. So eventually she says, well, why don't you just leave? Like now. So he goes, fine, I will leave. He walks over to the other side of the salon, grabs a book that he had brought with him, walks out the door, like stomps out, throws the door open, and then proceeds to slam the door shut. And I'm looking around like, does anybody else see this? Is anybody else worried like I am? Nope, nobody says anything. So I don't know what happened after that, but I just know that I will not be taking my business there anymore. My nails look really good, but it's not worth it. Where are we going?
I don't know anything. Is this an interrogation?
Yes.
I don't know.
Say it correctly or
what?
there's gonna be bad things in store for you.
Like what?
I don't know yet, but you should be scared.
I mean, I guess we can go get Christmas stuff.
Yay! We're going to get Christmas lights for the outside of our apartment. I'm super excited. Robert's even more excited. You can see the joy in his face. Look at it. He's so excited. Let's go. So Robert's being cruel. I want to go to PetSmart so badly, and he won't take me there because he says we'll end up with another dog.
Am I wrong?
Who cares? All these dogs need homes. Don't you agree?
Sure.
That hat that just fell off, that was my hopes and dreams. You just crushed them. You're the car, I'm the hat. You crushed my dreams. Robert and I are in Lockhart to see two of my students perform at the USO tribute show tonight. We're super excited. Right, Robert?
Sure.
I can't get the, there we go.
Everybody finds somebody someplace. Well, there's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart.
Sister, don't come between me and my man.